Hello there, I am the Punk Meeple, and as promised, we're going to have a quick solo playthrough of Imagineers Deluxe Edition. Uh, as you can see, it's here on the table. First of all, we've got to get it set up, so let's do that now. There we go. That's that all nice and set up. So, here we have a game of Imagineers ready for solo play. I should probably explain what's going on. So, over here, we have my tile board. I have gone with the ghost themed park because I thought some of the names of the rides were the best puns, which is probably the best reason to choose any colour in any game, really. So we currently have on the board, I own all of these rides because I'm the only player. So importantly, this here is the entrance to my roller coaster, and these here are just rides I own. Things to bear in mind: the red rides, like over here, are for thrill seekers. Yellow ones are for the family rides, and the blue one over here is a water ride. I've only got two more title cards to put out, which means I can only actually put two more things on the board, but I can upgrade my roller coaster over here, which I'll hopefully be doing quite a lot of. There are two stacks of cards here. We've got movement cards, and this here is for the reviewer, who is a separate special meeple who is currently living down here. There we go, look at him reviewing away. Should probably add in that I've stickered up all the meeples, which took forever, but I think it looks very nice, so that's all right. But yeah, so the special reviewer meeple is going to be travelling around my park, and if I manage to match up the type of ride the reviewer is interested in to the type of ride that it lands on, I get lots of bonus points, and bonus points are good because points is how we win this game. But basically the way the game will work is I will reveal one of these cards so we can see, and then we move the reviewer and see how the reviewer moves around. Next up we will reveal the movement card for how the normal meeples move, and I'll walk you through that when we get to it. I'll then play a tile from my hand, which I have these two currently, and they're both double-sided. I can play them as either side. So I can play these out, and I can try and get some good stuff on the board, or I can discard them and play a staff action where I can get some more money or fiddle with the board a little bit. And then after that we move our guests and we draw a new tile. So with that said, let's get started. So first of all we reveal this, which is our reviewer. So the reviewer over here will move 3 spaces, so 1, 2, 3. So the reviewer is currently looking for red rides and is currently on a red ride, so that's very good for me. I should say that if you manage to get the reviewer on the correct ride, basically you get to immediately score the fame point on one of these rides, which, as I said, fame points are how you win. So that's a very good start already. Next up we bring up the movement. So here we go. I've got to move a group of people that contains at least one red person. Okay, so that's how we do that. Okay, and then next up I get to play something from my hand. Do I have a yellow? I do have a yellow. And I have a cheap yellow, so that's probably quite good, because what I'm thinking here is we have a red meeple here who I can drop onto my roller coaster, which is a good thing to do. And if I can build a yellow ride here, I could drop this chap off there as well. So that's a pretty good start. So I think that is what I'm going to do. So importantly, when looking at this is how many fame points it's worth at the end of the turn. This is how much it actually costs for me to build, and I currently have 3 money. And then if someone lands on it, I get that much money, so 2, and I get this many happiness points. And I'll cover happiness points in a second, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So I will slot that down there, pop that, and get to choose a name. So it's either going to be the Tilt-a-Ghoul, Closet of Doom, Ectospasm, or Ride of the Wraith. So as it's like a little ride, let's go with, as it looks like a little truck, let's go with Ride of the Wraith. There we go. So that's that all done and dusted. So next up after that, we have to move our guests. So if I pick these two up, the way this works is it's kind of a Mon Cala system. So you drop one off at each space. So if I do that and that, I've managed to drop 2 things off where they wanted to be. So let's, after that, we then score our visitors and our reviewer. So first things first, let's move around the park. So this guy here scores me 2 money, and it scores me 1 happiness, because I've just got a very basic roller coaster, and that's all it does. Never mind. So 2 money and 1 happiness. This guy over here will score me another 2 money and 1 happiness. That's good. And then this guy over here, the reviewer, will. Oh, I should also mention these guys move forward onto their next space after they've done that. And then this one over here will get me 2 money, taking me up to 8. 4 happiness, which will actually wrap me round here, taking me up to 7. Which, as I've wrapped round, gets me my first fame point. So that's very good. Next up, because it's actually on the correct matching colour, I will also get the fame points on there. So I've shot up to 4 fame points after 1 turn, which is not bad. Cool. So I get to then draw another card, so I can either draw something knowing what its roller coaster upgrade is or knowing what its ride face is. Now I should probably see about upgrading my roller coaster soon, so that's actually looking pretty good. So I think I'll take that. So I'm going to have that one as well. There we go, and that's the end of turn 1. So first off, for turn 2, we reveal the new card. So it moves 1 space forward and is looking for a red. So again, we're quite lucky here because that is actually a red card. So that's quite good. And then next up, I've got to move a group of people containing a blue meeple. So let's have a quick look around the board, see if there's anything I can do. So one thing I should mention as well is you can never have more than 4 meeples on a path, because if that happens, the ride is crowded, so they will actually jump over that ride. And one of the other options I have here is using this lovely little cone here. And when you use this cone, you can basically shut down a ride because it's got too dirty. And when that happens, everybody basically starts moving away from that ride. But yeah, so I've got quite a lot of money at the moment, so I think it's probably a good idea to start upgrading my roller coaster. So I think I will spend 5 money. I'm going to put some double loop-de-loops in. There we go, lovely. It's worth noting as well, any upgrades you don't place on here is going to lose your points at the end of the game, so you definitely want to make sure you've got as much stuff upgraded as you can. So let's have a look. We are trying to move something with a blue in. So I could move this one here, but that wouldn't really get me anything. I can move this one here, and I could use that hex assist again. I could move that one, and I could try and use the scary go round. I can move this group over here, but I don't think that would get me anything either. I can move this one, and that would allow me to use this monster cruise. I could use this one, which is going to allow me to use Hauntsville, and then these guys down here as well. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think I am going to use these guys here. So first things first, I'm going to drop a red guy here, and then I am going to drop another guy here. So there's nothing here, so the blue guy can't do anything, so they just move on to the next path. This guy over here is riding some rides. So again, let's go around the board. So first things first, I get 3 money for this guy, and I get 3 happiness, which takes me up to 5 happiness over here. And over here I get 1 money. I get 5 happiness, which takes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way around, which means another point. And because he's matching there, I get to score this one, which gets me another 3 points. 1, 2, 3, taking me up to 8 points at the end of round 2. I should mention this game goes up to 8 rounds, and there's a little scoring chart at the back so I can see quite how I'm doing, how I did at the end of the game. I'm feeling pretty confident so far though. I think things are going okay. So here we go. I get to choose something else. I've kind of got a lack of blue stuff on the board, so I might see if I can place something out as a blue ride in a minute. So I think that would be a good idea. So as that's a yellow, I'm going to pick this one here and hope for the best. Nope, red, never mind. We'll see where we're at. So we've got 2 reds now. Okay, round 3, let's see where we are. Oh, hang on, this guy goes there, and this guy goes there. There we go, round 3. Doop. So it moves 1 space and it's interested in a blue. So there we go, we're out of luck now. So we're over on the scary go round. So importantly, the reviewer will actually ride any ride that they land on. So I will get something for that, but you only get to score those fame points if you manage to land them on something that matches what they're after. However, he is still technically with these meeples here, so if I want to, I can move that one. So providing this, let's have a look. So I've got 1 space there, 2 space there. I could actually get him down to this monster cruise, but to be able to do that, I need to draw a card that has either move with a yellow or move with a blue. So let's see how lucky I am. Pretty lucky. There we go. So I've got a feeling that's what I'm going to be doing. But first things first, I've got to build some park. So I'm going to build some more roller coaster because I want to build some roller coaster. So that's going to get me, that's going to cost me 5 money to do that. So 7 down to 2. There we go. But now I've got plenty of roller coaster, and now I need to move someone. And like I said, I think I'm going to go over there. So I'm going to pick up these guys here, and I am going to drop the yellow there. I'm going to drop, oh sorry, the yellow will go there, sorry, the blue guy there, and this blue guy there. Brilliant. There we go. So can now see about riding some rides. So first off, this guy gets nothing, just moves along the path to the next ride. My reviewer, on the other hand, does work. So let's have a look. So what do you got? We first of all, we get 2 money. So that's, there we go, 2 money, 4 fame points. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that means I get another star, and I get to score that one straight away, which gets me another 2 stars. And this chap moves there, and then this one moves there. So not as good a turn as I've had previously, but not too bad either. We're still earning points, and that's what we're looking for. So for round 4, here we go. So he's after blue again. He loves his water rides. Oh, this isn't looking good. So hopefully I can draw a water ride. Oh, I should have drawn a card, so I'm going to draw one of those again. And I haven't drawn a water ride. So it looks like I'm not going to be getting my bonus this turn, because he'd have to get all the way around the park in one go to ride that blue. So that's no good. So what are we going to... Oh, well, I need to draw the next one of those as well. So I can move somebody with a blue. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So an interesting thing is I can actually dismantle some of these rides and replace them with a different ride if I want to. But obviously at the moment I'm looking for blue cards, which I don't have, so that's no good. That's no good. I'm trying to think, what can I do? So I could, instead of playing something, I could close this here, which would mean this guy, the reviewer, would move into the next space. But when you're using this, you've got to have 3. Ah no, 3 or fewer, so there's already 3 there. Never mind, it was worth a thought. So what can we do? What can we do? So it looks like I'll probably, if I'm moving something with a blue, I will probably be doing something to score. Oh, there we go. I can use that blue one over there. To move my red round. Or, here's a good one actually, if I could use this one over here, I could probably get somebody onto my roller coaster, which will get me loads of points because I can do that. So let's do that instead. So I've built my roller coaster piece. I think. No, this is round 4, isn't it? So I get to build something again. I'm running a little low on money at the minute though, so I might actually have to bankrupt myself a bit, down to 0. But I think I'm about to earn some good money for running my roller coaster, so that'll be good. So first things first, let's grab these guys, and I will drop the blue one off first. So the blue one stops there, and the red one goes there. Oh, and the yellow one will stop there as well. So that's pretty good. I've managed to activate 2 of the rides. So, here we go. Oh, I didn't move the reviewer either. What am I doing? So this goes 1, 2, 3. So the reviewer actually rides that as well. Not too bad. I should get plenty of money this turn. Right, okay, so here we go. So the reviewer will get me... So basically you get everything that's on here. And I'll get it twice because there are 2 people riding it. So I get 2 money plus anything that's on there. There is no money on there, so I just get 2 money, but I get it twice, so 4 money. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fame, but I get that twice, so that's 16 fame. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I went past there 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And then I also just get 3 fame points, but I get that twice, so that takes me up to 20 fame points. That's pretty good. And then these guys both hop off of here, but there will now be 4 people there, so one of them will stop off there. Let's do this a different way. Let's do this first. So next up is this guy over here, which will get me 2 money. Boop. And 1 happy point. There we go. So that takes me round again, and then this one will jump off here. These guys, one will have to go to there, and then the other one will have to come all the way around here because these 2 paths have both got 4 people on them. And then lastly I get to draw another tile. So let's try to go for a blue. Yellow. Oh dear, terrible luck on drawing tiles. Never mind, let's go again. So next round, this guy moves 2, so that's 1, 2. There's nothing there for him to ride. Never mind. I might be able to build something under him, so he's after red, and I've got some money. I can pop that underneath him. But what else? Oh, and we need to draw that one. So I need to move a group without reds in them. Okay. Okay. So it might be an idea to move some of these guys, this guy's down here, because I can start spreading them out a little bit. Because I think that might be a good idea. But first of all, let's build this one. There. So this is going to be the Tilt-A-Ghoul, which kind of makes sense because if you look at that, it's got like a... Look at that ride, it's got like an arm or something like that you can swing around on. So yeah, Tilt-A-Ghoul it is. So there we go. The reviewer is now on the Tilt-A-Ghoul. Brilliant. And that would have cost me 3. So boop, that goes down to there. And then I need to move something without a red. So like I said, I'm going to try moving these guys over here. So move that one. Sorry, this guy goes here. Got that one there, so that's good. This guy here and this guy here. There we go. And then everyone rides their rides. So this guy doesn't like his ride, so he just moves on. This one doesn't like his ride, so he just moves on. And then the reviewer over here, he does like his red ride, so I get lots of points. So first off, I get 1 money. I get 3 happies, 1, 2, 3. And then because it matches, I get 4 points. So that takes me to 25. Those are some good points. And then this one hangs out there with all the yellow family ride loving people. This one over here, I get 1 money, 1 happy. There we go. And then this guy moves off. And then lastly, that one doesn't do anything. So I need to draw again. Come on, blue. Another red. Another red. Never mind. I think I might have to just give up on blue. So next up the reviewer moves 4 spaces. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's no good. No good at all. And then the movement is yellow. So move a group with at least 1 yellow. So I could move the reviewer using that. Still couldn't really get him anywhere that he'd want to be though. Never mind. But again, I have a red card down here, so I could build that underneath him. Oh no, I couldn't. I haven't got any more name cards, so that's it. I'm done. Oh, maybe I just abandon the reviewer and try and use my roller coaster, but I don't have. Oh, this guy's having a little lie down. I don't have any yellows around there, so I'm a bit stuffed. Well. I could close this for cleaning, which means all of these guys will start moving around. So that'd be 1 over here, 1 over here, and bring me some people around here. So I can move my reviewer 1 space further. That might be a good idea, so that's what I'm going to do. So instead of playing one of these 2, I'm just going to discard it. Bye bye. And then I probably should have looked to see what's in the other side. Actually, I will keep that one because I've got loads of reds, less yellow. So bye bye red. And we keep the tractor just in case I need to place another tractor down somewhere. So first off, I'm going to close the hex assist because it's a bit grubby. 1 person goes there, 1 person goes there, and 1 person goes there. So now we have an extra person queuing with the reviewer. So then I can use this to move a group of people with at least 1 yellow guest. Pick all these guys up. So first things first, might as well drop someone off at the scary go round. This guy's going to stop there. This guy is going to stop there. Oh, I'm 1 short. 1 short of making it to Hauntsville. Never mind. Never mind. So first off, there we go. But my blue guy, he does get to ride that. So that gets me 2 money for that and 4 happiness. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I went round again. So 26 happy. That's a lot of happy. I think anyone would agree. And then also we've got the scary go round over there. There we go. That's 1 money and 1, just the 1 happy for the scary go round. Ooh, and then this guy joins this queue over there. This one moves there. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's see where we're at for the next turn. Yellow. Oh, we have to move him a decent distance for that one, so I don't think... Oh, he's got to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's happy where he is. We might as well leave him there. And then I need to move a group of people with a yellow in it. So let's see. This one. Got a couple of yellows there. All the yellows over that side of the board. Oh, and that's no longer grubby. It's been cleaned by our lovely janitor. So that's good. Right. What are we going to do? Annoyingly, the reviewer's gone past my... It's gone past my roller coaster, so I'm not going to get quite so much money this time, which is a bit annoying. That should be there. So anyway, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So I think first off, I'm going to top out this, because why wouldn't I? So I had 8, that cost me 6, drops me down to 2 money. So I've now got a completed roller coaster, and it looks terrifying. Lots of loops and twisty bits. Excellent. And I need to move someone with a yellow, so I think I'm going to move these guys over here, because if I grab these, I can drop the blue guy off there, I can drop the yellow guy off there, and then I can drop the red guy there, which actually gets me 2 of my things. So let's start off with the reviewer. So the reviewer is going to get me 1 money. There we go. 2 happiness. Which gets me another one over there. And then I immediately get to score 4 points because it matches the colour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I've gone round. I'm on 31 points, which I think, from what I remember about looking at the solo play scores, is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that so far. And he's there. Next up we have, where are we? This guy over here. So this guy gets me 3 money, taking me up to 6 money, and 3 happies, takes me up to 5 happies. There we go. This one doesn't really do anything. Then I get 2 more money, which gets me 8, and 4 happies. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gets me another fame point. Oh, this is going to be a very famous park. There we go. And then I get to draw a card. I realised I didn't draw one at the end of the other one. I'm going to draw... Oh, there we go. Got a blue. Little bumper boats. But I don't have any more name tags, so I'd have to replace something. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. Well, he wants a blue, so maybe I will have to do that. And moves 2 spaces, so 1, 2. Maybe I'll have to replace that little monsters. And I can move people with a red. I'm deciding what I'm doing. Straight up, I know how I'm going to play this one. I am going to replace the little monsters, so this is going to cost me 1. So the little monsters has been replaced. Let's see if that's got a better name. It's Fate Banshee Boats, and they're pictures of boats. There we go, that is Fate. Boop. Goodbye, yellow tile. So he's now very, very happy, and I need to move something with reds on. I'm going to move these guys here, because I can then go 1, 2, and I can use my roller coaster. So this little fella here is going to hopefully earn me a whole heap of points. So, let's start off with the reviewer. The reviewer is on a blue thing, which he wants to be. So first of all, I get my 1 money. Then I get 1, 2, 3 of those, which gets me another point. And then I get to score that as well, because it matches colour. And then lastly, this guy doesn't do anything. But lastly, I get to do this one, the Terror Drop, which is my roller coaster. So I get to have 2 money, plus any other money down there, which I don't have any. But it means I've maxed out my money for the end of the game. Excellent. And then I get to have happiness, 1 happiness plus everything over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a lot of happiness. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Nice. And I get to have any points as well. So that gets me another 3 points. So 1, 2, 3. So that takes me to 40 points. And that's it. We have finished the game. So I have... Oh, let's move these people. So that guy there would try and join this thing of 4, but can't because there's already 4 people. And the reviewer would go over here. But that's it. That is the end of a solo playthrough of Imagineers. Let's see how I do. So 40 points. Ah, brilliant. 40 fame, the best park ever. I've been to the promised land, and it is this park. Every other amusement park in the world pales in comparison to this one. Get here now. There we go. That's a brilliant review for my lovely, lovely park. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That's been a solo playthrough of Imagineers. It's a little bit different with when you're playing with other people, because rather than having this deck here of moving the reviewer, you actually have an event deck which will give you little rules that will change for each round. Maybe it will mean that certain coloured meeples can ride other coloured rides. Maybe you might get double money one turn, things like that. It's quite a lot of fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned. We will hopefully be bringing you a bit more content in the near future. So I've been the Punk Meeple, and this has been a solo playthrough of Imagineers. Thank you for watching.